Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. Make sure you are subscribed with alerts set. This particular story caught me off guard this morning because we don't see Tezos talked a whole lot on crypto Twitter, TikTok, or on social media at all. But they are for sure initiating very strategic partnerships with very well-known companies. Last year, I know they had partnered with Red Bull, with Doja Cat, and some other celebrities. But right now, it's just been reported that Europe's leading esports organizations partners with Tezos. It is Team Vitality, and they will represent the Tezos brand on the biggest stages in esports and gaming. So Tezos does have capabilities for NFTs. Gaming and NFTs goes perfectly together because you're actually able to own in-game assets when previously you weren't able to do that. So I think that Tezos is going to be a sleeping giant in the long run, partially because of some of these strategic partnerships. Let's go ahead and take a look at price though. And again, you guys, this price update is going to be micro. I think Tezos will do well in the long term, just as long as they continue to develop and continue to make these strategic partnerships. This is our Tezos daily chart, and I went ahead and created bottom support at approximately $3.72 as we did have those swing wick lows that occurred back on December 4th. Initially, before we had Bitcoin become bearish, I thought we were going to be able to hit $10.65 fairly easily. However, that didn't happen because Bitcoin started to get a little bit bearish and we were unable to sustain $7.65. So we hit a swing wick high, $9.06, corrected all the way down to $3.77 approximately. However, looking at our EMAs, we're seeing a little bit of pushback, a little bit of resistance, and that's because the crypto markets are bearish in general. However, I do like this consolidation that's been taking place December 3rd to approximately January 4th today. The only issue I am seeing, and we are being suppressed by the EMA 200 and some of the other EMAs. So in the short term, we're looking at a little bit bearish here. However, in the long term, I think we will do well. And one of the things I am going to be looking at with Tezos, and again, this is going to be contingent on what the market does, you guys. I do think we need to break above $5.20. We need to reclaim support. And then from there, 634, 687, 762, and then I do think $10 eventually in 2022 if we stay in a bull market. However, a good trader investor switches bias when the market changes. However, a bearish scenario would be a breakdown of $3.74. Either way, fundamentally, I would pay attention to Tezos and their partners. And of course, today couldn't get any better as Michael Saylor posts this, doing whatever it takes since 92, hashtag Bitcoin. It's basically a picture of him with the McDonald's hat on, which is absolutely hilarious. If you guys don't know who Michael Saylor is, I like to refer to him as Chad Saylor because this man just continues to buy Bitcoin. Well, MicroStrategy does. Basically what he does is he takes out loans and then he goes ahead and buys Bitcoin, takes loans against that Bitcoin, rinse and repeat. Either way, this is freaking hilarious. And I am just like, what? As far as Bitcoin price action looks, I posted a short for you guys yesterday because I wanted to give you some relief, give some communication as to why I'm not worried. We bounced perfectly off of the support here, about $42,000, which we talked about yesterday. And again, this is the 12-hour chart. We're still not looking too terribly great yet, but it's nice to see that we kind of fell here at $42,000. Right now, unless we're able to start seeing some more volume, some more money coming into the market, I'm going to look to $39,000. I'm just not feeling super confident as of yet. Could I be wrong? 100%. But at the same time, we've got really, really heavy resistance here when we're utilizing our VPVR, about $46,000, which we talked about that area on the other chart. And Market Cypher is just not showing me that there's a lot of money coming into the market yet. I want to see some more money coming into the market. I want to see some more exciting things happening. So as far as Bitcoin goes, we've got some heavy resistance here at 46.7, 46.5, and I would need to really see us break above that, flip it into support, and continue to climb before I remain more bullish. If this doesn't happen, you can look to $39,000, and this would probably transpire over the next week unless we experience some heavy volatility. China is playing 10D chess with us. I'm not even playing here. CoinDesk just reported Tencent adds digital yuan support to WeChat Pay wallet report. So we all know that China is essentially anti-Bitcoin, but they have created their own digital currency and they've been actively developing with it since the beginning of the panorama. While the United States was supposed to release a digital dollar, they failed to do so, and now China is in the lead. I have no idea what is happening to the United States in regards to cryptocurrency, but it's an absolute abomination. It is embarrassing because we have all these other countries doing really, really great things. Yes, I know China's got its own problems, but at the same time, they're going to be introducing cryptocurrencies, even if it is a digital fiat currency, to over 1 billion users, which is a massive win for them and a big L for the United States. One of the reasons why it's a big L for the United States is we have companies that are interested in integrating cryptocurrency payments for services. Airbnb CEO hints heavily at adding crypto as payment option. It's not confirmed yet, but I don't see why they wouldn't do this, especially because there's projects like D-Travel and Travala that are directly competing kind of against them. I think that it would be absolutely amazing if Airbnb did this. I'd be happy because then when I go places, I can pay with my cryptocurrency, with my Tether, my USDC, but I think that this would be a great thing to occur in 2022. However, we can't always trust. Which brings us to our next story. Congress is preparing an oversight hearing on Bitcoin mining environmental impact. This is how they're going to regulate cryptocurrency in 2022. They want to give the most ridiculous reasons why it needs to be regulated. First, it was to protect consumers from the SEC. Now they want to talk about Bitcoin mining environmental impact, which is absolutely ridiculous because it's okay for us to have all these crazy factories in the United States that are emitting emissions, all these terrible things to the environment. But when we have Bitcoin, when we have something that's actually providing a valid use case, something that could provide positivity for people in the United States, it's a big problem. Yes, I understand that it does leave a little bit of a carbon footprint, but at the same time, if you're one of those people that are complaining about this, are you using a cell phone? Are you driving a car? What are you doing? What are you doing? Because I know most of us are buying stuff from factories that come with really, really terrible working conditions for people. So I don't like this story, and I really think the United States needs to get it together because it's embarrassing. And I wanted to talk about this just for a minute. So US stock futures tread water after Fed minutes spark a sell-off while Bitcoin slumps to a 1-month low. Okay, let's remove the Bitcoin part, but there's a lot of FUD going on in the market. We all know that the Fed is going to start raising interest rates, I believe Q2 of 2022. So we know that that's coming, but at the same time, the markets are acting irrational to this news. And we saw a lot of red in the market. We can see this on the side over here. I do not think that this directly had any correlation with Bitcoin as Bitcoin was starting to look bearish anyways. I believe that the stuff in Kazakhstan probably was a little bit more impactful for that. And again, anybody that's over there has family over there, we are sending love, light, and prayers to you. It's a very terrible situation that's happening, but it is important to note what traditional finance is doing and how their markets are reacting to this type of news and kind of compare it to Bitcoin. This next segment is sponsored by Gallant, blockchain gaming, DeFi tools, and more that is built on the Binance Smart Chain. So essentially, they are a medieval warrior-inspired game and NFT, which, again, you guys, we talked about Tezos in the beginning, partnering with a big esports team. I think that this is really, really great to utilize gaming and NFTs together because you can actually own your in-game stuff. So a little bit about Gallant. They are a development studio that creates gaming applications integrated with blockchain technology. And in addition to creating games around the medieval era, the business model surrounding Gallant is to be a launchpad for other game developers and creators by bringing life to their games while introducing different types of play-to-earn mechanisms. Again, play-to-earn, P2E, is going to be big in 2022 because a lot of people are not interested in going back to work. We saw the jobs report that was listed and 4.5 million Americans quit. Also, Gallant has a utility token, GAL, and it is an integral part of their upcoming collection of blockchain games. Basically, players are going to be able to earn GAL during gameplay, which makes it a play-to-earn protocol. Also, the NFT integrations will allow players to buy, sell, and trade in-game items. And of course, holders, which you always want to hold that moon, bad guys, will receive passive income by holding the tokens, which is going to be reflections in the native token, GAL. And I'm excited to talk to you guys about the launch of their Gnarly Knights NFTs that are getting ready for launch that come in with built-in utility for token holders. It is going to be launching shortly here. And a couple important things about it. It is a one character for the Gallant Arena, NFT fighting game launch. You get access to all the Gallant gatherings and enter to win in random airdrops for Gallant tokens. We all love free stuff. And of course, free asset airdrops for future kings. More importantly, gaming developments. There's going to be Gallant Warriors, and you're going to be able to download it on iOS and Play Store. This is available now. There's also going to be King's Calling, which is in development now as well. But the Gallant Warriors, you can go ahead and download and play now. The King's Calling is something that's going to be in the future. And of course, the Gallant Arena, which is an NFT fighting game. Also, to you guys, the team is currently working on more partnerships and meeting with other parties to kind of expand what they are doing. And if you're interested in participating in this, some of the NFTs look like this, which I think are super cool. I personally like this one. Maybe I'll ask the team to gift me one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I have some more content coming later. I'll catch you guys on crypto Twitter, maybe in the Crypto Nights Discord, or even on TikTok. Bye-bye.